Hello and welcome back to another episode. One sec as I tab over. I'm thinking today, let's do the first to ever do it, the British. I don't know if they're still the best today. Do their trains run on time? I haven't asked. But they were definitely the first to do it with their industrialization. Massive train connections all over. Apparently we're going to have a computer component or opponent in this one. And let's do expert. It might make the scenario longer, but I think it might be interesting to have a challenge here. Because we went medium, won really early. We went hard, had a hard time. Not a hard time, but it had like a really slow start getting going. And now we're doing actually like expert mode. So we'll see if this is something that we can even do. Dawn railroads, early advantage, industrialization, rail. Port cities to other industrial centers. Yup. Wouldn't hurt to make money while you're at it. So 500 loads. So this is a hauling scenario. So 500 loads, 1,000 loans, and earn 15 million in total revenue. And this is where it gets interesting. A personal net worth of $5 million by the end of 1854. So we need to get personally rich. And look at that, 5 million in the expert mode, 2,000 loads, 30 million in profits, and 15 million at the end of, like, that's insane. That's like total revenue for the game is a gold standard of $15 million. Like, that's crazy, right? That's crazy sauce. But we have to make half of that in personal wealth. You may not start multiple companies. I was about to say that's maybe how we'd want to do it, but absolutely not. We do have an AI component though, so we might be able to make it rich with that. Let's start a company. Any logo look like logos that we know? Because we already did the mining guild. You already did a couple of things. You know what? We have to be personally wealthy. So let's go with the purple motif. Couple of them. I kind of want the circle. So this is... It doesn't really look like it at all. But this is Credicor. This is when Credicor started way back in 1829. Oh, also, what is our... date here? 1829 to 1854. 25 years to become so wealthy. So we can look our individual cash here. We have minus 10,000. We're on margin here. We own lots of money in stock, but we're literally broke. We spent everything we had on our company at the start of the game. And every time we issue stock, which is something we've done in the past, we're going to dilute the value of our cash. So that's going to be interesting for sure. Let's start with what we always do, which is let's look at the hubs of industry here. Also, can we just make sure... we have rights in all of the locations. Perfect. I didn't see a special condition saying that we had to start in one location or another, or even that we wouldn't be allowed to put multiple independent lines. So let's just look here. This supplies... Interestingly, this supplies logs, so we could start the game with an industry... for like paper, for instance, or for lumber. A lot of locations want lumber, including, oh my god, a farm, like a construction firm. So that's insane. This port makes the logs, and instead of shipping them across the world, we could just do. There's a competitive firm here. Some of the houses need lumber as well. Man, wow. Sorry, what do you... You do logs, and nobody wants your logs. Let's go wild here. What does it take to build a... Because this might be really, really good. Lumber mill is 15. And it might be a little bit awkward because right now things need to travel from the port over. But I kind of love this idea. Let's make it right near the port. And sorry, we don't have enough cash. We need to first figure out how we're going to finance this. Everybody thought they were investing in a railroad company. What they didn't know is they were investing into a... So how much can we issue stock for? 49K. I think we just issue a bond. It's awful interest. But it immediately allows us to build the log, right? The lumber mill. And we put it right here. Okay, so let's put this on high speed and see if that means that we're going to win or lose. Because this is now where the logs need to go. Come back. Come back, logs. Come to me. It's going to... See, if we had a railroad here... You know what? Frig. I should have done this first. If we had, like, connected this... It might even be worth trying to do this. Because it would put them in the same hub. But I'm not sure. Maybe only things that go into the lumberyard are... Like, by building a connection station, it might put them all in, like, a common area that allows them to transfer. Let's see what happens, though. Please. Give me a log, my dude. Okay. One sec. Let's issue stock, even though that's not something I really wanted to do. And then let's put this station here. So then this should collect the logs, and this should get access to it. I mean, it's been 6 months, guys. Okay, we've suspended dividends because we're literally broke. I guess we're just going to lose. Oh, no. Finally! If we had just built this to begin with, we may have been better. I don't actually know if that's what's making the logs move in here faster, but it seems like it. Yeah. Okay. And then we're in profit, baby. We're in the profit. So how many logs per year? 3. And our production max is 5. Okay, they cut our performance. The company is at an all-time low. Let's go into debt. Like $44,000 into debt to buy our frickin' shares. And just because it's early game, we are going to go to our company and buy back the stock. So now we have less money, and we're going to up the dividends to 10K. So let's see if we can get some wealth coming in. You can see here we are absolutely broke compared to our competitor, but that's fine. This made 100K last year, and we're well on track in March to blow that out of the water. Okay, glowing forecast. We can't buy any more on dividends, apparently. But, like, look, our money's going up. This is, like, the start of the game. Now, we want to make sure that these logs can keep selling. We also should have, like, looked around the map. Like, there may have been another similar opportunity. I'm not seeing any good ports. Like, London doesn't even have a port. So are they just Western ports? Like, would Liverpool not normally be a port? Am I crazy? Okay, boom times ahead. How much of the company do we own, I wonder? We own 3,000 shares. Buy back stock. Buy back stock. Buy back stock. And then buy on margin. We're going into extreme debt. Extreme. But I'm telling you, it's the boom time, so nothing could ever go wrong. Okay, let's talk about this, though. Our logs are being sold, and we know there's a market for them right here, too. Which means, I mean, the railroad simulator. Am I right? We are so all about them railroads. Now, if we are stock split, baby. Salary increase. All right, let's talk. So literally our annual salary, okay, our annual salary is 10,000. We are 11,000 or whatever. We're more than 10 years of work in debt as a CEO of a company. Is that not wild? And look at our stock prices. Holy jeez. We probably don't want to keep buying up our own stock, though, to be honest. Logs are coming up. So let's look at the overall transport network. It looks like things are coming in. A lot of movement over here. I kind of want to keep this whole Irish thing going. It costs like $400 though to connect like to a different town. Maybe we should just let Dublin be a cash cow, perhaps. I mean, with the fact that this construction firm exists, we are never going to oversaturate the market producing 5. Okay, we were only producing 5 timber a year because a bunch of this port wood went out into the nether. It's going to go down to about 3. And there's not much we can do about that. Which is fine. Logs coming down from Scotland. Let's go back into the world view. Going down the James River. Lots of things. A lot of things going from Stern to Birmingham. Gloucestershire. Boom times are fading. Okay, good to know. We're almost up to capital required to do some things. You know what we should be doing, though? I absolutely am a dummy. In that we should have paid off our bond. We need $10,000. Okay. And now, if we were to issue a bond, it would be 9%. Boo. Our credit rating needs to come up first. But look, we got no debt. Prime is coming down. Triple B rating. I don't want to issue any stocks. I want to buy as much of the company as we possibly can. And I want to up the dividends payments so that we don't go bankrupt on the fact that we are so broke. We're literally, our debt is increasing right now, but our stock value is coming up. Because if we view our stock, it's just been woo. Right? So, and it's kind of going to come down. So, let's do a sale of our own company. Let's go over and look at you. Did you not start a company? I don't see a second railway company. Maybe they wait until you have one. How many goods are moving around? I mean, there is wheat and stuff and beer and... Okay, where about the wheat over here? Okay, it's basically... I think we need to make... Where do we want to build our rail network is really what's killing me right now. Like, we don't have enough money, so we'll just let this keep going. But we need to figure out, like, obviously Birmingham, Gloucestershire, and London, that kind of seems like Bath to Gloucester seems like an obvious pick. It's going to cost a lot. How much does a train even cost? Oh my god, 10K, because it's so crap. It's like the oldest train in the book. So Bath, if we built our station over here, could we run up this hill maybe? And Bath is looking for meat. And meat's kind of coming in for everywhere. Costs are expected to rise. Okay. And what about our ability to take on a loan? We're now A rating. 8%. Now that we're divested a little bit, I think it makes sense to issue some stock. And now we got to go big. We got to like actually make a rail network that works. So let's start by building. I kind of hate that we have an immediate high grade. Let's look about doing something like this. Where we're already up on the hill. We take this, and do we need to connect to the meat plant? Yes, we do. So like this. Then Gloucester. There's going to be a yellow. We don't have anything to do about it. And like this is going to become a really nasty hill, it would seem. But for now, we can get to here. And get a little train thing going. So here to here, the planet. Bath. It's loading meat, and produce. Let's go. And we're gonna need, like, we may as well put it at the station. The facilities that are required. Now, we have enough money. Like, getting to London is gonna be nearly impossible. But perhaps we can get to Birmingham. And just expand this network. Remember, we're basically being subsidized by our business in Dublin. And you're bringing goods, and meat back. Okay, so the meat is coming back to Bath. Okay. And we need to haul lots of loads in this, like, mission. The meat. Who wants meat? The meat's actually was shipped back because we sent too much. Good stuff. I mean, this is decent money. It was a big investment to get like 20,000 back every like 3 months. Cuts my salary. I mean, the reason our salary got cut, I'll tell you right now, is because where's that industry profits? 400 something went down to 300 because we ran out of logs to turn into furniture over here. So that was a big spike in profits. We could also look at other industries for that. Like lumber is what we are making here. But honestly, like this is just gonna make money. It's fine. Logs, we could do the same kind of business on this side. But like the reason it worked here is because there's this construction firm that wants to consume the wood. It's like a sink for these resources. So we have someone to sell to. 500k, that must be enough. Okay. So there's a little bit of a crappy bit here. And then we get kind of clipped on the river. Okay, let's just go a little bit wide. And what is this? Dairy. Okay, lots of places want dairy. Is there... If I had gone through the center, we may have built like a halfway house train station, but does not seem required. And now Northampton, you are almost certainly going to require a... Not even a big one, just like a decent sized one. Let's look at our train here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add those stops. And again, perhaps we can just click onto it. We're bringing up goods, baby. Goods and logs. What are we bringing? We could increase the number of items being hauled in each trip, but sometimes that leads to lower profits because of the lower speeds. And it's kind of nice to keep the markets in demand. So logs and stuff, good stuff. We arrived. I mean, lifetime, we've made money on this train. I'll tell you that for sure. More productivity from people being safe at work. I love it. So, not too much coming back, but lumber as a product is being shipped from Birmingham. Interesting. So this needs goods, which are being made in these cities. It also needs shirts, which apparently are coming from the south and the north. Maybe we can get to Manchester? Birmingham to Manchester seems nice. Northampton also seems nice. There's not much activity in Northampton, though. Northampton wants things, but I don't think we need to go there. We have a water tower here. Do we need another train? That's my question. Because, like, you're still full. Cuts my salary. All right, we're back down. Let's have a look at our personal finances. We are in less debt than we were before, though our net wealth is lower as well. But that's because our company took a bit of a dive with the... So we sold while we were high. Remember that. Then the economy took a dip. So let's talk. This needs to send meat places. No, it wants to accept meat. So it's got meat. Very good. Let's talk about this meat packing plant, though. How much are you worth? $3 million. Okay, well, we have none of that. So where does the meat need to go? Could go directly up. We have some mail. Doesn't tell me where it's going. We have some wheat. Coal. A lot of things need to go straight to... I mean, it's not a lot, but... decent amount of things want to go from Bath. So we're going to do that with the planet. Goods, coal, and a big thing of milk. Yo, let's go. Look at this crap train. I love it. You're really going to get serviced on day one? Okay. It's not even bringing that much good stuff, to be honest. No, that's the train. Oh, things lost value here. Yeah, this one's Bath to Birmingham. 22. I mean, it's just going to be doing this all day, but... Oh, we're bringing milk back. Parliament burns. Welcome to business leaders. Okay. Hey, and then the other one received at Birmingham for 65. So this is good. Our network is doing what is planned to be done. And you can see here lots of goods are piling up. Now, what is it here that's being piled up? Presumably lots of iron so that you can sell your tools. Okay. And there's even a place in town that wants them, so that's fine. What about you? What do we want to ship? Like, where can we send this iron? Back home. Bananas going up. Wheat going up. It's pretty balanced. Nobody really wants these goods, though. Unless we cross into Cardiff. Directors are cutting our salary even more. They're not loving it. Let's actually look at that for a second. What was the income statement saying? Look at this. Our industry profits, all-time low. Why are our industry profits so low? What? My dude. Oh. Yeah, you didn't have enough logs. Why are the logs not coming? Why are the logs leaving? Are you daft? I mean, honestly, part of me wonders, what if we built the shortest train line? to like here to here. The height variation's too much. Okay. What about like from here? And then it goes through into there. I think that this could somehow make money because the game's not as intuitive as people would expect. Lumber and cotton. Let's go up the hill. And this is Dublin to Dublin? Yeah. Okay. And then alcohol, milk, and clothing going back. Okay. Let's see if that ups the demand for logs and stuff here. Yeah. Okay. What is this? Oh, supply. Yeah. And then are we still going up the hill loaded? We sure are. Let's sell that product. Okay, this is twice the price, but has lower maintenance. First German Railroad. Lower prime rate. Okay, that means that it's time to go wild. We are going to go here. Double A is not as great as I want it to be. Where is our person? I think it's time to view our company. Share price is down. We buy. Then we go over into the books here. And we issue a bond. 8%. Fine. It's not that good, so we're not actually going to go crazy like I originally said. The event said it would get good. Oh, wow, this looks not flat, but it's really not that bad. And that's going to get us right into Manchester. Unfortunately, the tools don't really care about being in Manchester. But I care. And then our next connection... You know, we might connect out of Birmingham, but I bet you we're going to end up going to Liverpool. So let's invest in the water tower and stuff here. And then you to Birmingham with the Adler, right? Atrocious fuel economy? Boo. We're going Adler. Okay, that's some value. And then, if we can... Let's look at our thing, triple B. Okay, let's take another big loan. Not that you can take small loans in this game. Let's look for a way of making this not super expensive. I guess a bunch of orange is as good as it's going to get. And then once again, we are here. What's more important, this office building that wants paper or this paper mill? I really want both. But nothing makes pulp, so never mind. I don't want either. Neither matters. But I want as many of these houses as I can. What's this thing? Retail? Okay, that's good to have. Okay. Yeah, okay. Birmingham is now connected to port, increases productivity. Okay, so as these get connected, productivity is going to increase. Imagine if we did that from day one. Unfortunately, if I do a bypass route, they're going to get a little bit stinky with me. Just, you don't have to do this, but I like to make these connections here. And, like, I just put a water tower there, which is, like, insane. But that's fine. We might end up connecting out of the north side of Birmingham. And there we go. Another train, the Adler. We should have gone the other way because I think we have more goods piled up in Birmingham to begin with, but that's fine. So now we've actually got like a train network kind of going on. You know what? We have enough money. Let's do a Manchester to Bath direct. That's going to bring some value because this is a long haul. The Birmingham Rocket, well done on your speed record. You got some nice flat track. Everyone's coming along. It's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. This is a pretty consistent grade, but it's low grade. This little hump here is what gave us orange. So water up the boys. People are coming in. We're starting to get those chicky. Increase of salary. That's what we like to see. Because remember, we need to be so wealthy. It's already 36. Right? We have like, what, 20 years? Let's check. 54. 20, like 18 years. Less than 20. Preston's looking pretty good right now. Oh, Guildford has offered a $300,000 bonus to connect to it. You damn right. That's where we're headed. What do we care more about? Bath, probably. We have enough money coming in that let's cut this along right here. I mean, it's going to be worth it. Trust me. It's going to be worth it. Okay. What I just did wasn't going to work. We need to take this path. See, what I was going to do at first was go up this hill and then be screwed. But by taking this path, we stay on the downside of this hill. So we stay pretty flat the whole way. Guildford, love to see you, my dude. You are my people. Let's go a little bit deeper. Because I liked that position. All right, so we got our 300K bony. There's the water tower and stuff. You're now connected. I should have gone the other way first. Growing prosperity. Okay. Plymouth, you're a port. We're in debt. That's fine. We can't. London's right there, though. I mean, you can't. You cannot deny that. Like, as cool as going literally anywhere else, you gotta go into London. I actually like the idea of sizing out. We want a massive terminal here. This'll do, pig. That's what I want. So to do that, we kind of need to take more money. More 8%, but trust me when I say it's going to be worth it. And because of the placement of this freaking... That's why London to Liverpool, port access... Oh, wait. I wanted to read more of that. Oops. Is why I usually put these maintenance centers halfway along the tracks. So London to Guildford with the Adler. Bath to London. Manchester to London. Actually, wait a second. What do you want to London? Nobody knows yet. I'm okay with that Manchester to London route, but it might be a loss leader. In which case, I'm not okay with it because I'm a private business. What things are going to pile in here, though? Where does it want to go? Nobody wants your gosh darn wheat, my dude. Well, Plymouth does. Okay. Credicor stock 2-1. Okay, we like that. Whoa! Are you seeing this? Increase our salary by almost doubling it. Because look at that income. We took in a bunch of debt. We freaking stock split our company's value. We view it. Look at this. Oh, my lordy. And we have 16,000 shares in it. Wow. Now, can we take better bonds yet? We probably could if we paid stuff off. But what we're going to do first is buy back a little bit of stock. And we need to think about where goods are going to go. Apparently, milk needs to go up there. Beef? Beef? Oh, my lordy. Why is there so much beef in London, and why does it need to get there? Let's look at the beef situation as a whole. Livestock. Okay, it's just because it's an intermediate, and Bath already has a bunch. But honestly, while the going's good, let's load it up. Livestock, baby. So we've got a lot of tracks set up. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? Oh, no, it's going to go in here. Okay. I mean, we're making good hauls. Good hauls. Portsmouth? I said Plymouth, but Portsmouth is where we probably want to go next. Supply. This has more logs. Honestly, this is probably where I'd invest in another freaking log-in cabin here. Now, is this train losing money, or is it not losing money? Like, let's go. It's out of water and maintenance. Oh my god, that's so funny. All right. So this train from Dublin to Dublin is actually, like, I wish I had done this at the start of the game. Because look at that lumber, cotton, and everything else. Like, there are businesses down here at the docks. They want the goods from this freaking tool and die. Oh, another port opened up. Oh. Oh. Oh, does that mean that... Whoa, look at the salary. It's going wild. Does that mean that we can upgrade this? 5.2? Let's... I don't know. Let's, buy more stock on dividend and then do more buybacks. Because, honestly, the thing I'm the most scared about in this... Yeah, let's freaking hand out 200K in dividends every year. What I'm the most scared about is not becoming independently wealthy enough. And you can see here, we own a decent portion of this company. And we're gonna take it to the moon, honestly. Buy back even more stock and change dividends even higher. My board won't let me go any higher. Look at the stock price go. We have literally $500,000 in debt. Like, insanity. Half the company is in our name. And it's coming down. Universal suffrage. Higher wage demands. I don't care. I need to make a ton of money for me. What is our net worth right now? Sorry, what is the goal? Okay. You've been playing for 9 years until the end of 1854. For bronze, you need 500 loads, 1,000 for silver, 2,000 for gold. You have hauled 275 so far. Not very good. Earn at least 15 million in total revenue for silver. 30 million for gold. So we've made 6 so far. So we need to get up to 30. And additionally, a net worth of 15 million. We're only worth almost 2. But these are good numbers. Think about this. We need to get to 30 in net revenue. We're 1/6 of the way there. We need to get to 2,000 loads. We're about 1/10, whatever of the way there. And then here, we need to get to 15 million. We're about 1/10 of the way there. So we're 1/10 of the way on all of our goals, but we just started getting into the swing of things now. I mean, literally, we can look at these income statements and see that, like, revenues are going up. We made lifetime 6 million, and in the last 2 years, like, look at this revenue, 100, 400, 400. 300, 270, 200. That's when we were losing salary. And then we doubled and quadrupled and upped the value of our company over and over and over again. So let's just take a moment, let our share values kind of chill out here. They're going to come down a little bit. It's fine. And then we need to connect to Portsmouth here. We have a lot of money. There's apparently like global bonuses when you do this, like that happen to the economy. So let's help. Oh, maybe we just come in right here. Okay. Portsmouth. Portsmouth. Port access boost factory production. Boost factory production. Factory production. So we have a very good network. And London to Portsmouth, we know a ton of goods are ready to go there. As long as none of our routes are Portsmouth to Guildford, they'll have access to maintenance and water. So what else wants to come to? How do I flip? Yeah. I can't upgrade the station. There's a way of like making it to instead of from. Current demand, Dublin wants to be here. Oh, okay. I see. Holy jeez. Going mail. Coming to Portsmouth, none. Going from Portsmouth, tons. So you to Bath. You to Birmingham. I don't think we made a Birmingham-London route yet. And if we did, we can do another. And then another one up to Manchester. And that's everything, basically, is out of there. It's now time to start double tracking some of our popular routes here. So, like, that's a good little section of double track. Birmingham, we know, is quite busy. We also want to keep buying back stocks. They've just reduced their dividends rate, which is scary. So our stocks split again. Holy jeez. That's the value of our company, baby. It's like popping. And at this point, I don't think we want to sell. Like you can see, we still own about half the company. We need to buy back even more stock. We don't have enough money to buy back more stock. My God. Attempt merger. There's no other company. Our opponent is just investing in our company and being a leech. I mean, maybe it's driving up the value and stuff. I don't really care. I was hoping that he would start a company that we could, like, potentially... What we would do is we'd make a really, really wealthy company, okay? Like the company we're doing now. And I would become personally wealthy. And I would sell out a lot of the value of this stock. And George Hudson would then be very, very liquid. Right? We'd love that. Well, maybe we wouldn't sell that much. But we'd sell a little bit. We'd have some money. We'd buy on margin. We'd go into big debt. But what we'd do is we'd buy the rival person's company out from under them. So we would buy it. Let's say we own 80% of the share. Okay, so we've bought 80% of the share. We've upped the price of that by buying into it, which kind of hurts us because it would naturally come back down. But then with this company that's massive, has millions of dollars, okay, think about it. I just buy this other company. Let's say I spend $2 million buying up most of the shares. Then I buy that company that's worth about $2 million, right, what I paid to own it, with my railroad company, but I'm the board of the railroad company and I'm the owner of the train company I'm buying. So when I make an offer to the train company that I personally own for one train company to buy the other, I say I'm going to pay double for it. I'm going to give you $4 million. I'm going to give you $5 million. So then this company buys the company that I own because I'm the director of both. And I say, yeah, we're going to pay triple the price. And all of a sudden, oh, what do you know? I'm super wealthy. And I'm going to reinvest that money in the other train company. And you go wild. So I was really hoping that we'd have an opponent in this game so I could buy their company. for a stupid amount after I bought it out from under them. Do we have anything here that should go to Belfast? Like, does Belfast kind of doing its own thing? Textile mill. I mean, it would take the cotton, but there's already a textile mill here. So I'm not too worried about it. I mean, none of this stuff is very valuable either way. Let's go and connect to more places. So we have 600K. We're going to go into more debt. And then in the financials of our company, we're going to buy back more stock. And then we're going to up the dividend, even though the board of directors said it was too high. We're going to double it. All right. You want goods. I mean, goods, we produce a lot of goods. London in particular would love to talk to you. But let's come from Bath. Oh, we were going to do a bunch of double tracking, and then I got distracted with financial, like, doing illegal stuff. So let's go this way to avoid the peak of that hill. And then let's go this way. And then down and into the town. That way we avoided all of the big ups and downs. This is now here. London would love to send you some goods. I think Birmingham would love to send you some goods. And even Bath might have some goods on hand. It had a lot of meat. Economic boom fading. That's fine. We'll make it happen. So is this port not considered connected? Or does Dorchester not count? Because Plymouth has a port. One sec. Does this one? I didn't think I... Yeah, I didn't capture this port. This is definitely connected. Says connected. Cardiff seems like a port we could play with. Also, we know we want double here. Through a lot of that. It's very busy. Oh yeah, doing that where you have trains stops them for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. It did not stop them. Firefly, 70K! How much faster? Whoa! We went into debt for a second there. Official British colony. Wood prices drop. Cool. Royal wedding. Passenger traffic up. Penny postage. All right. We should connect more of London, I think, but Brighton. Not much going on in Brighton, but a consumption of goods, which honestly is enough to get me interested, because that means that London can go direct here. Guildford, you're going to have like the worst service for the most pass-through town I can think of. But like, that's just how she goes. Is our debt coming down? Yeah. Economy's slowing. Okay, let's sell some stock just to make sure that we don't become insolvent if the economy gets too bad. Like, there's like the amount of like malpractice we can do in the financial sector to become independently wealthy is like what makes this game so fun, but also what made so many of these things illegal. Look at the speed of the Firefly. It's like triple. We are buying these all over. Oh my god. Let's look at our train list here. Go to the top. Go to the top. Like these 3 trains here, we need to replace. We need to replace you. Replace locomotive. Any Planet 1s are going to the Firefly. Let's let that run for a second. And then replace trains. Any Adlers over 10 years old. That's none of them? Okay. Sounds good. So we've upgraded our trains considerably there. What is over here? A museum. Cool. Cambridge. Birmingham Cannonball. That was a fun name. I think Exeter is something that we want to service next. Let's get around this mountain. This hill isn't too bad, but if we just go north of it and then down and in, we should find ourselves in a great spot. It's a big city, so it's going to get a decent sized station. Get some water. This one has water, okay. What is required? Rail guide. Passenger traffic going up. Great, good stuff. What is required here? Let's look. Shirts. Birmingham specifically has a lot of shirts. Firefly. Okay. And now that we have a lot of fast trains, we want to keep up this doubling effort. Like, this is a really great line for us. A lot of economic value. Is this our main thoroughfare? And then probably Guildford to London, like London to Guildford to Bath is probably also an interesting build. Let's let it run. Here, we have lots of meat. Lots of meat. Okay, well, let's do another run. And then let's talk again. What else do we have too much of in Bath? A lot of coal. Coal is not that hot, though. Replace the train with a Firefly, please. Unfortunate that a train crashed, but we are financially solvent enough. Salary remains at 34K. And remember, like, we've played the stock market, and we are 340K in debt. But we are valued at $3 million because of the amount of stock we own. And I think we're ready to go into more debt because we need to keep it up. It's in 42 right now. Let's look at this again. 750 loads. We're on track. Companies are 13 million. Again, like this was 10% last time. And this was like a sixth. Now this is like a third. And this is like a third. Like, both of them are better than a third, in fact. They're both like 40%. So this number has to go up. We're only about a fifth. Right? We need to multiply our value by 5. And to do that, our company needs to keep... oh my god. It needs to keep doing two things. It needs to up the dividends so that we're paying our... Oh, we should buy out some of our bad debt. That might benefit our company a lot too. We want to buy out... We want to up our dividends, like insanely high. The board won't allow us to go much higher. And we want to buy back stock. And we want to go into debt buying our own company. I actually may have gone too far into debt buying our own company there. But we're going to buy stock and we're going to up our dividends. And that's going to make our stock very appealing to investors. Honestly, and even like higher. Like, this is great. This is great. Did I issue stock at one point? I must have. I must have. Look at the value now. Okay. Oh, baby. All right. Firefly. I mean, this is like just buyback simulator 2020. I know, but the couple investments we want to make. Look at this line. It is dying. with the fact that it needs investment. So let's go ahead. London, you're being invested in. You are a strategic importance route through to Guildford. All you poor rails. Our stock is split 2-for-1 again, right? Because we keep buying back the value of the stock, but now we keep owning more of it ourselves. Let's let this ride for a second. It's gonna. Should we sell at all? No, we should keep buying. Look, we're up to $4 million. Just keep taking out debt. That is the financial incentives of the day. Okay, put another 160 into the line. Another 400. Okay, that did stop that train, didn't it? Okay, we probably want to make Bath better as well. Look at the number of trains coming through. I mean, this keeps stalling out our trains, but it's worth it. Okay. A $300,000 bonus to Pembroke. We are going to get rich. We need to go through Cardiff anyway. Now, should we make a better connection to London? I don't think so. London Flyer, nice new speed record. Where this station has a ton of value in it. Where do you need to go? You want to go Shirts to Bath. Honestly, going to Cardiff would be Cardiff. Going to Newton would be really good too. What does Newton want? Oh, it wants Shirts. Well, let's make some money, boys. We can start on single track. Now, Newton's a little bit awkward, as in it's in the hills. And we'd like to use a stone bridge because we're not poor. Now, going up and into the hills is kind of crap. But it's fine. Okay, we just went into big debt. And it was there for 2 ticks. Which means our poor investors board thinks that we need to change things. Cut salary? No, 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 no. No, we need that salary because we're in massive debt. All right, it's fine, it's fine. Change dividend. It's fine, it's fine. The dividend's coming back up. We get half of this dividend. Remember, half of this. 130K is being handed out per year, so we're getting like 60 of it. 60K on top of our 30K salary because we've manipulated the market. Okay, that's considered connecting Newton. Okay, we need 70K for this connection. I'm upset. There we go. Let's do it again. Let's go over to oh, we're all messed up. Let's go over to Dublin here. Is this train profitable? It is. Let's go. I don't know if it's so profitable that it is you know, outdoing the fact that it that it had all that infrastructure invested in it. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good. And we spent a lot on the infrastructure. Economy is slowing. So that means our stock price is going to go down. That means that we're going to be in a little bit of trouble, but it's fine. We can buy back 9,000 shares. Yes, please. Again, let's look at... Like, once we own most of this company, we're going to go huge. Right? We're going to make all the money. 6,000 shares. Let's look at the valuation. It's going up. Number go up. Me happy. Look at the book value, though. Like, oh my god, revenue per share is coming up, though. Okay. Earnings per share, dividends per share. Weighted return, 5%. Okay, it hasn't been so hot lately. But the book value is what laughs to me. Like, we have way more... Like, the value... This company's overpriced compared to what it owns in assets. But that's fine. Let's keep buying back the stock. So every time we buy back the stock, there's less in the pool. So now we actually own half. It's 84 to 89 total. And because there's so many transactions for that stock, like we own a higher percentage of the company. It's wild. We're putting out dividends. We want to put out more dividends. Again, if we just had to make lots of money... Oh, also we want to connect to Pembroke. Yeah, okay. I remember where we're at. If we want to make lots of money, it's fine. The Butte. I think the Butte is good, but we'll see. Do you guys... I just need to double check if we have better connections here. Like, yeah, okay. So you want to go here as well. The Butte... Biggest difference here is the number, like the speed values. See, the Butte doesn't really care how many things I mean, honestly, the Butte doesn't really go that fast. Why is... It's 60K and 8K a year. Okay. I kind of like the Firefly, though. Reliability is bad. It's just a more, like, economical... All right, well, sure. And Liverpool. You got a lot of passengers that want to go to London. My lord. Well, that's what you do with the Firefly, because they love the speed. Manchester. Tons of passengers. A lot of them want to go to Exeter in the Firefly. Birmingham. I mean, we're just densifying our rail network, right? Birmingham would love to go to London in a Firefly. Holy jeez, look at the number of people that want to go down to Portsmouth here. Portsmouth in a Firefly. In a Firefly. I mean, this is good. We probably need to double track this stuff here. And like, remember, like these are permanent investments. Like we are investing in our lines here. We're making some very good investments that aren't like a lot of what I've been doing, you've been watching me do, is go on the books and like shuffle who owns the stocks and kind of reorganize it in a way that we own the stocks. But, like, we now, as a company, own a ton of track and facilities and... we don't own that many companies, but that's fine. We don't need to own companies in this one. We're making tons of money by the rail lines. The scenario seems pretty incentivized for rail lines, which is fine by me. I like the industry game, and it really set us off. Like, we put 1.5 million into this factory at the start of the game. It's made 11 million back. And honestly, how many logs are here? We should have upgraded this forever ago. And upgrading costs $850. The problem with it is that, like, if we upgrade it too much, like right now, this is only consuming 2 per year, and then every, like, location consumes a little bit as well. And, like, that's not that good, like 0.03. So we would saturate the market. So... logs, I mean, honestly though, where are the logs at, my dudes? Okay, there aren't many places. So these ones are making it up to here. My salary's coming way down, but quite frankly, and you can see there, the book value of our company keeps coming up, and now our stock shares are pretty much in line. We have almost no debt either. We're going to buy a whole bunch of our company. Holy jeez. We just went into huge debt again. We're going to up the dividends, and we're going to buy back the stock. Oh my god, we're going to be so wealthy. Right? How wealthy are we now? 6 million in value. Okay. And look at what we just did. Again, we made a financial manipulation to make our value extremely high. We're paying out 5 million, like $500,000 in value per year to our investors, and I am the investor. This is a total, what, 60, 75K shares. We're going to buy more. And we're going to buy back stock. I mean, honestly, this is like the thing that matters most. Let's look here. 30 million for gold. We're there. All right. 2 million loads hauled, or 2,000 loads hauled. We're there. Like, all that matters is becoming rich boy. And we have until what year? 54. So we're less than 10 years left. We've used, 2/3 of our time on this earth. And it's good. They're reducing my dividends. I don't think they know that I'm the CEO, man. Like, I'm the owner. But yeah, we really do want to get to Pembroke. And I'm wondering if it's worth making that trip to Cardiff. Demand per year. I mean, lots of things want these crap products. It's always good to look around too and say, like, look, there's 4.3 shirts here. Where do they want to go? Nowhere. Pleased with the performance. Investors. Like, I am the investor. Meat's going to London. Milk is going to London. Boards are going to London. Passengers to London. Goods would kind of be happy going anywhere. Mail to London. Honestly, another line to London in a Firefly. And we could make this one like explicitly passenger and make the other ones like explicitly haul. But like, look at this go, man. This is like a massive network. And some of these trains, like that's the Butte, I think, are going to slow the system down, quite frankly. A lot of trains coming in here for maintenance. Wow, a lot of water. The water's able to do both sides. Oh, look at that. We're up to $1 million. Hey, he bought 1,000 shares of Credicor. What the hell? We're going to buy even more. And then we're going to buy back some... No, now's the time to connect. Am I going to go through Cardiff? That just seems like a way better ground connection here. Seems so roundabout. Okay, that's bad. Okay, a lot of these angles just don't work. So this should be fine. The problem is that you then end up going up a big hill here. But like, that seems fine. And then once you're up on the height, there we go. We found the line. You just need a small one. Glout, just, that's not actually the best line to connect to you. Cardiff, where do you want to go? You have 2 population that want to go to London. Replace with the Firefly. And then let's put another Firefly into London. There we go. A lot of trains are breaking down. That's fine. It happens. They're old. It's an unreliable train, remember? We've been over this. This poor train is getting run over. Okay, the dividends have been reduced. Okay, you are an Adler. No wonder. Why do we have so many Adlers? Let us replace Adlers. 13 have been selected. I mean, even going to the Butte, like, doubles the value. What about the over 10? Over 15? Okay, they were all bought at the same time. Can't afford this upgrade yet. But basically, we need to get out of this frickin' Adler bull crap. It's just not good enough. But also, are we financially wealthy yet? Salary remains. I know. Okay. Yeah, I want to get rid of these Adlers. They're really slowing down the line. I don't even want to go for the Butte because the Butte is fast, but it's not that fast. Is that it there? No. See how it keeps slowing down our trains here? He keeps speeding up. Yeah, I know. I know, it's a massive boo-boo. Now, London, I'm sure... We actually want to go more to Brighton and Portsmouth. Well, let's do that in a hot second. That's the Firefly. Where's the Adler? Replace locomotives. Fire engine. Adler. Firefly. Done. All right, baby, let's go. We got all these new trains coming online. Go, go, go. All right, this is a lot of trains hitting issues here. If you don't need to go, let's see what that does to the line. If you don't need to go in through Gloucester, we need to double it, but not financially stable enough. Yeah, okay. I mean, we did just buy a ton of new trains. I want to see somebody use this before we double it. I thought that would be it. I know I have lines that go straight up to Manchester. Are they maybe just sticking to the same route once it's been connected? Look at them all come down. And they can turn. Okay, well, they haven't been using it. Okay, railroads are doubling up on the loads. Yeah. Firefly to here. Firefly to here. And then you're going to go to there now that I have a new line. And you're going to go here now that we have a new line. And you guys are going to go to London now that we have a new line. Economy is growing. Okay, let's go into more debt. And let's double track this crap. Not only are we going to double track it, we're also going to put a maintenance shed on it and a watering place. All right. I mean, I need to replace this, but I don't have enough money. Crap. This one. Okay, it's gone now. Okay. To London, you don't have any water? There you go. Alright. No wonder cars are breaking down. I mean, I know one of those lines was from here to here. And then another one, I don't know, may have been from here to here. All right, we're still not in Pembroke, for the record. Who would have thunk? Look at these trains go. Okay. All right. October. We got not as much time as we'd love to have here. So let's go over here, collect our bounty. Yeah, okay. And we have the money. Why can't we just issue some bonds here? Yeah, okay. Now we have $1 billion. Before we spend, let's buy one more time. Let's go to Pembroke. That's connected. Firefly. Firefly, okay. And then we go to the financials. Because now we're in the red. Because we are like absolutely in a bad spot. Actually, no. We go to the financials here. And we buy out some of these freaking 8K loans. There we go. It wasn't that much of an improvement, but that's what we're gonna do. Now view. Yeah, okay. Our performance is going down, they say, but that's because the economy's down. And what's the most important thing right now? Dividends staying really high. And what we need to do is buy even more of it back. I mean, we're almost completely us. We can't buy our opponent, so we're not going to have all the dividends. But, like, this is going to get insane. Like, we're going to get... Okay, we need to, like, buy back stock right now because the value of the stock was going down, and that was bad. And then they cut my dividends. The Great Exhibition opens. Passenger traffic on rail. Super high. New sewing machine. Productivity of clothing. Okay. Let's look at the goods in the world. You can see there's tons everywhere. What needs to go? Mail to London. Tons going to Birmingham. But nothing that people are willing to pay for, apparently. Jeez. Okay, they keep slashing my benefits package. I'm watching them come in. I mean, almost nothing matters now except for... I mean, literally, like, we've achieved this goal and this goal. We just need to double our net worth in the next 3 years. Which is what we're going to do with the dividend going up. You can only put it as high as the money you have on hand. They keep cutting our salary because profits aren't increasing, but that's fine. I'm not doing this for profit. I'm doing this for individual wealth. If anything, we've just densified our network. Boom times ahead. Okay. Buy back the stock because things are about to go wild. We can't spend 2 ticks in the red or they're going to suspend my frickin' my dividends. Yeah, baby. $100K, $10K, high speed. Good to know. I don't know. I don't know if we can do this with an honest living. Ah, crap. If we buy our own stock, then that increases our net worth. even though we have less money. But, like, this is how people run themselves into a very bad place. Let's start handing out almost $1 million a year. It's going to be hard to keep our maintaining that high. I mean, how much did we make last year in profit, though? Almost $1 million. Okay, so that's why we're really struggling to maintain these levels of... keep buying, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying. Split 2 for 1. Keep buying, keep buying. Just keep buying it until the economy doesn't know what to do about it. Like, we're going into so much debt right now, throwing the value of our company up just on our own weight of purchase. But, like, as our company deflates in value, our debt stays the same, and that's kind of scary. But we're sending a lot in dividends. Look, okay, keep buying. Uh-oh. See, this is the problem. When now we have an economic deflation, and now we bought high and we're selling low. So instead of selling, we're going to keep buying. We're handing out $1 million a year. Okay, come on, boys. We need the economy to be high, or we're not going to win this. That's not good. This isn't considered connected? Not connected. Okay. Okay, and then we ran out of money. Ah, come on. Buy. We gotta just go into more debt. Keep the company from losing value. Change dividends. They put it to $500,000. We can't have that. Uh-oh. We're only got 2 years left. They're cutting our salary even more. I don't care. Our salary is nothing compared to... Like, why are our stocks so bad? Revenue is like $3.5 million a year every year. Like 3.2, 3.3, 3.6, 3.5, 3.7. I haven't been growing the company, and I could have. Instead, I tried to funnel all the wealth of that company into me. I'm the wealthy man here. Okay, stop reducing the amount that I'm paying out in dividends, because I need that money. But so does the company to operate. Yeah, I get it. I don't know. I don't think we can do it, because we need the value of companies needs to come up, and it's coming down. It's coming down and down and down. What's the revenue per share? Dividend earnings per share. All our financial performance metrics are coming down because the economy's busting. I blame the economy. Maybe if we had got into Plymouth, the economy would have stayed good. Seems like a bad time in September to do this. End of 1854. Like, it's ogre. No! Alright. You. Company. Issue bonds. So we have a ton of money. Buy back stock like it's going out of business. No publicly held frickin' shares. Buy. There's no publicly held shares. Like, all the shares are owned. I can't even invest in my own company anymore. I mean, that was great, but like we need to do that more. No, it's about to end. Ending on an economic poo-poo. I mean, it's still prosperity. It's not that bad, but it used to be boom times. So, silver medal. Oh, no. Only silver. Only silver. We were playing on expert difficulty, and we had one of the hardest types of difficulties. Like, literally, we scored higher than getting the gold medal on hard. Just, like, wild. We only ended with a net worth of 7 million. Because, look at this. The second that year ticked over, we all the shares went... Lurp. A second ago, though, we had, like, 8 million. Like, in net. This was, like, 10 something. Oh, man. Devastating. Devastating. Weighted return, -4. I don't know that this is true. I think this is kind of a glitch. But either way, if the game was now continuing, we own so much of the company that I could expand it and we would make every bit of profit our own. The problem is I probably should have done that at the halfway mark. I don't know. It's so hard to become independently wealthy. Because, like, now I own so much of this company that if we did expand it, we would be getting a lot of that revenue be ours. But, like, every train line takes time to make money, you know? It doesn't just happen. Where is it? Where's the train up here? You. Like, you made lifetime 6 million in profits, which is great. But you're not making that much, you know? Like, 35K last year. Granted, this is a crap, you know, train. But, like, it's kind of a meme run. How much did that business make us? Lifetime earnings, but it only made about 7 million over or the whole profit. So, like, if we started the game and could have built this, we still would have needed to build this like 3 more times, and we only have 100K in existing capital at the start of the game. So, anyways, this was a lot of fun for me. I'm sad that we didn't win it. Like, we went hard, knowing that there's these like economic bonuses and stuff. Maybe we could have done something different, like gone not for the industry at the start. Though I really think that like that gave us a ton of money. Like, we put 1.5 million into the industry at the start of the game, right? If we look at these industry profits, and these are revenues, right? So like lifetime expenses 32. And life expenses are pretty much like profits from industry, right? Like, that doesn't include the actual price. It's only the profit. So every expense here is for railways and stuff, basically. So you can see 32K versus 54 minus 7. So, like, we made a profit. If you minus out the 32 from this, you get down to 22. And if you minus out the 7, right, 22 minus 7 is 15. We made $15 million in railway profits over the course of this game. We made 7 million in one industry. We should have bought more industries. We should have not just hauled rail loads, because we doubled the gold requirement, and that's nothing. It's nothing. We should make profitable industries. 30 million here. Your company earned 54 million to date. Doubled. Just couldn't do it. All right. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.